You guys know that feeling when you leave your house and you're like, I turned the oven off, right? Like, that's the feeling that's happening right now, except I'm riding the oven that I'm worried if I turn it off.
Horrible sentence.
Also, don't ride ovens, you know, just in general.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chaseontwowheels here for another episode of WBR Garage, where we take motorcycles and we turn them into really cool bikes, and then eventually my anxiety goes through the roof as I ride them on the road for the first time. Welcome to the Shakedown Run. So guys, you're probably not new here, but if you are, we're going to give this bike away. You can win it at WBRgarage.com. That's where we have all of our membership stuff. You get early videos, you get all types of stuff. Go check out the website if you want to find out more and win this motorcycle. Today, we have spent 2 years building this one, building this 300, and building, you guys can see the little red over the hidden motorcycle. We're not talking about the hidden motorcycle. For the last 2 years, we've been building up these 3 CBRs. So we've done the shakedown run of the 1000. It was a lot. We've done the shakedown run of the 300. It was loud. And now we have our final bike to do the shakedown run before I can do the first ride on it. So today is that day. I'm gonna do the best in this video to not do this thing where I nervously talk about riding the motorcycle. We're gonna get it off the lift. We got the camera car set up. I'm gonna have a helmet camera, and we're gonna take this bright beauty out for a ride and see how it goes. Nervous talking later. All right, let's do it. Let's just rip the Band-Aid. Bo, take the cam. And Bo, whatever you do not show that motorcycle under that. Sorry.
You mean this thing right here?
Bo, God, no!
With this one?
Stop! They're gonna sleuth! Stop! Do not show them that.
With this thing?
What we can say is the exhaust on this bike is, how do you say, loud. There's that 600 sound. All right. Time to gear up and get your anxiety ready.
Is it just me, or do you guys get like really nervous on the shakedown runs? Or is it like just me because I'm on the bike?
I fear for your safety.
Uh-huh.
Because this is an untested vehicle.
You do a better job of worrying about my safety than I do, so I do appreciate
That is fucking true.
If anybody wonders that, go look at first rides 2 years ago and tell me you're not more worried than I am. So you guys can back up a little bit. I'm gonna do that same thing I did with the 300, but I just do a little lap. It makes me feel 1% better when I do a lap around the parking lot for some reason. I don't know why.
All right, wait, hold here because I want to get a shot of this 14-point turn.
It's a super sport, bro. Come on, this is not a surprise. All right, it moves, so there's that. A glowing review.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, in that case, let me do the typical, just please baby Jesus be on this ride with us, and let's go, boys. God, this bike, these things rev so freaking fast, dude. My goodness gracious. It's right here every time where like the nerves like peak. Maybe it's because like we're not on the road yet or something. You guys know that feeling when you leave your house and you're like, I turned the oven off, right? Like, that's the feeling that's happening right now, except I'm riding the oven that I'm worried if I turn it off.
Horrible sentence.
Also, don't ride ovens, you know, just in general. Oh.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
All right. We are on the road on basically a street legal race bike.
Be very mindful of the tires and how they feel if they start feeling any kind of squirrely. They've had an issue holding pressure for whatever reason right now, and we think we fixed it. Just you be mindful.
I think that's why earlier I was saying I was having a problem turning, because I was just like hyper fixating on it. I mean, but like right now it feels very normal. And just to comment on the tire air thing, we had the 600 in the shop for a while. Like it was done for weeks, and we would fill the tires up and come back out, and then 4 days later, and they would be losing pressure and out of nowhere, or not really out of nowhere, we filled them up like a little higher than normal, and then the pressure stopped leaking, which is interesting. So, Bo, do I have blinkers?
Yeah, you got a blinker.
All right, I got one on the left. What about the or one on the right? What about the left?
Do you have it on right now?
I thought so. Is it on right now?
Yeah, it's on right now.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know. I'm wearing these thick gloves. My finger might have slipped or something like that. Okay, so blinkers are working. The throttle input is working fine, even though it is. I mean, it's a 600. After we get past this hill, I'm gonna try laying on the brakes. Is there anybody behind me? All right, so I'm gonna brake right now. Okay, cool. We got no braking problem. I want to try the rear brake. I'm gonna give it some rear brake now. Rear brake's working fine. Okay. Coming to a total stop. Okay. Yeah, with these tires, they're like brand new sport tires, so I feel like they're just really tall. So it doesn't want to lean and then it wants to fall over type thing. Which, I mean, it works out well for a super sport, but I think riding on my typical flat-ish MT10 tires, it's a little bit of a change. Everything looks good from up here though so far. We'll really get to test the tires on this road coming up though. I'm gonna stay in first for this little run down the street to get the revs up a little higher, and we'll be able to see how those go. Yep, no problem there at all. We do need to adjust the rear view mirror. It's a little loose. It keeps kind of moving around, so we just need a little adjustment on there. Bo, headlights. Do I have my brights on now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Everything looking good there then. Is that ambulance? Going to the old folks home, R.I.P.
Jesus.
Wow.
I meant like, you know, best of luck with whatever's happening with that. I didn't mean like literal rip.
You can't just say rip old folks home. That's all they have left to do.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Y'all think about Mom and Papa.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. All right, back to the shakedown run. Shifting gears, totally fine. Not hitting that truck, totally fine. Yeah, that new clutch in here feels great. Exhaust is sounding good. The exhaust actually sounds really good. Never really, in the history, been a big Yoshi guy, but really like the tone this thing has. It's not sounding weird. You know, I gotta be honest, I came into this one with the most anxiety because I haven't touched this one a lot, which should give me, probably, it should make me feel better, but I don't know why I was worried about this one the most, but this thing feels tight. Riding these things at high RPMs, it feels so wrong, or like it sounds wrong, but it feels right. For a motorcycle with 39,000 miles on it, dude, this thing rides great. I'm getting my blinker indicators here on the dash. I don't have any other crazy Christmas tree lights popping up. I know we've got these race rear sets that are customizable, and everything's feeling good with them too. They feel like in a really good spot.
How's the shift rod?
Well, it's still working, so there's that. It hasn't fallen off yet. A glowing review. No, but it's shifting fine. Everything feels good. I was kind of worried about the rear sets because, you know, you can, you know, customize them and everything, but they feel like they're in the right spot. Shifter feels in the right spot. Brake feels in the good spot. So we either lucked out or did good, boys.
Yes.
I will say these levers that can flick up are kind of tripping me out. Can you see the lever, Bo? Watch this. It can go up and just stay there. So I can have, look, no levers.
Who needs those?
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I can stretch my fingers out, which also very dangerous. Don't do that. Obviously, you can't use them in that way unless you wanted to use them like this. Dude, it's like a flight sim. It's like, I'm gonna stop. My apology. I'm so sorry. I am so glad this shakedown run is going okay so far.
Why would you say that so close to the shop?
I don't know.
I'd do a quick tire pressure check just to see.
Yeah, we definitely need to check that when we get in. I will say the tires don't feel any different than they did when we started, so that is
I don't trust you with
that's
tires.
a good sign. Fair point. Alrighty, fam.
I can't do my little sign thing.
Alright guys, we're gonna get this thing rolled in and let's check tire pressures, and if tire pressures look good, we might be in a good spot. Bo trying so hard to get the shop sign.
Kind of did it.
Kind of.
Safely made it. Now we get to see if the tires are okay. Yeah, pressures are exactly where we have them. Sweet. I think that means she good, fam. All right, guys, got to be honest. 2 out of 3 shakedown runs going really well makes me really happy from a bike builder standpoint. When you do a build that takes this long, especially 3 builds, and we actually moved shops in the middle of these builds, you have so many moving parts so often, and it's really hard to keep focused on everything, and it makes it a lot more complicated. So the fact that we got to this point where we have 3 running motorcycles is so awesome. Shout out to all you guys, the members over at WBRgarage.com. I'd say this, but like, I legitimately mean we would not be able to do the show if it wasn't for you guys, so I appreciate you guys sticking through a 2.5-year long season. I know that's way longer than we typically do, but you guys are absolutely champs for doing that. And so guys, this is one of our giveaway bikes. I'll show you the other one, and we'll have links in the description for all the shakedown runs and all the other bikes if you guys want to see the playlist. But so this CBR300 and this bike are still up for grabs. You can go, we're doing double entries on WBRgarage.com until the end of the year. We're going to do a live show at the end of the year, decide and reveal who these are going out to. So you guys still got an opportunity to get them if you want them, but you're losing chances every single week. So if you guys are interested in either a 600 or a 300 CBR, you need to get over there as soon as possible, because you can only get so many entries for a period of time. Guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, share it out to somebody that you think would like a very bright CBR600 in their life. And who knows, you or them could win it, and me and my guys will deliver it to you next year early sometime. Alright guys, we got a first ride to do on this thing, so I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you on the next one. Ride safe. Later. Alright, outro crew, what do you guys think? 2.5 years in the making, and we had 2 pretty decent shakedown runs. The amount of anxiety that I no longer have is insane. Thank you guys for getting to the end of the video. Make sure to post in your comment, and let us know which CBR of the 2 giveaway CBRs you would want the most. Our 600 ready to do a track day, or our 300 street tracker. Let us know in the comments down below. Love you guys a little bit longer for getting to the end of the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.